with MFE. He's an ESP, and he used to be in the anti-war committee with me. And we went on a trip to Venezuela together in 2023, and he's going to speak on that. Give it up for Drake.
Thank you so much for your time and for being here on a cold day. I'm Drake. I'm a proud member of FRSO and a rank and file anti-war public school educator in MFE-59. So I'm a pre-K educator. Our schools in Minneapolis here aren't well funded. They've got money to bomb graves, to steal oil tankers, to bomb fishermen and civilians in Venezuela, but no money for our schools. But I got to see that there's a different value system in Venezuela. Hugo Chavez, as a revolutionary president. Can we hear it for Hugo Chavez? As a revolutionary president, used oil revenue to open hundreds of public schools and free open admission universities. Chavez made sure that millions of kids who never had access to education would. He did so by sometimes using the Venezuelan army to seize the property of U.S. companies. He seized the oil and used that money for the Venezuelan oil, nationalized the oil to pay for social services. The quality of life for the poor in Venezuela skyrocketed. And today, the U.S. empire bombed his grave. They want to destroy the memory of the hero, Hugo Chavez. Viva Chavez! So this isn't just about oil after all, it's about what we do with oil and oil revenue in our society. The U.S. wants that money to go straight to the wealthiest of Wall Street, while Maduro and Venezuela want the Venezuelan poor provided for in their own sovereign country. Stealing from the rich to give to the poor, and not just the poor of Venezuela. Chavez even helped the poor of the United States. Chavez provided 100 million gallons of free heating oil a year to more than 200 tribes and Alaska natives, to homeless shelters, and to low-income families in the United States. When U.S. oil companies did nothing, Venezuela gave over $1 billion of free oil to the poorest and most marginalized in the United States, as well as Venezuela. Trump said Venezuela sends drugs to our country, when what they actually send was vitally needed aid. As recently as a couple weeks ago, President Maduro thanked Freedom Road Socialist Organization for our solidarity and said that Venezuela stands with us here in the United States. It was true when MPD killed George Floyd. Venezuelans marched for justice, and there were many George Floyd murals painted around Venezuela when we went. It was true when the U.S. bombs advanced to genocide on Gaza. Venezuelans stood with us against that genocide. And we need to extend our solidarity back at them right now. I want to believe that now that the United States is bombing Venezuela, threatening an invasion and a second wave of attacks, talking about we will run the country, that each and every one of us will remember the lessons were learned in our lifetimes, the anti-war lessons of our lives. I'm 33 and I grew up during the War on Terror. I thought everyone was clear. We don't want any more endless wars for oil. I want to believe that everyone at these giant No Kings protests will stand up and say, no war with Venezuela. But we're going to have to explain this situation to people patiently. We're going to have to work hard and be in the streets alongside the proud Venezuelan people to stop this. It's a sad day when people are being bombed, but the people of Venezuela are not giving up, and we can't either. I want to say cheerfully that these are the most desperate and obviously evil actions of an empire in decline. We will live to see the death of U.S. imperialism in our lifetimes. I had the honor to sit with a woman in Caracas whose 5-year-old son died due to the U.S. blockade. Shame. Yeah. He couldn't get the medicine he needed because of the blockade. I work with 5-year-olds every day. Some parents in Minneapolis are scared to take their kids to school right now. They're scared to go to the grocery stores or to the hospital right now because of ICE. 5-year-olds need patience and help to learn and play. They don't need to starve under ICE, under blockades and sanctions. They don't need their schools bombed or stalked by racist freaks. No more 5-year-olds should suffer. Not here in Minneapolis, not in Iraq, not in Venezuela, not in Gaza or the West Bank. Nowhere. Down with Trump. Down with the Monroe Doctrine. Free President Maduro. Thank you so much for the time.
Let's give it up for Drake.